My dear beloved students, today we have coming to the extension of the previous class which we were discussing. We were discussing about the sales promotion. What is the importance of sales promotion in the current system? What are the various types of sales promotion? Why we need to carry out the sales promotion, that we were discussing in the previous class, and today we will be continuing with what we are discussing. And I am Dr. Abhijit Majumdar, working as Professor and Director of Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology, Pharmacy Institute, Greater Noida. Now, in first is personal selling. Now, what is personal selling? As I have discussed with you in the previous context, it was nothing but a direct mode of communication between the sellers and the buyers, the organization or the enterprise and the final customer, one to one communication. It may be, as I have told you earlier, that it may be in the form of telephonic round, it may be in the form of telephonic or the virtual system where the both are not meeting each other personally, or there are situations where it can be on direct physical contact, that is across the table we are discussing. Now, let us discuss about what are the steps which are commonly involved during this process of personal selling. Now, the term personal selling, as I am telling you, that it is a contact between the sellers and the buyers. So, the first step which is there is you need to locate the prospective customers, the first and foremost step. To whom you want to communicate, that must be located first of all. So, the first step is locate the prospective customers, search the customers and find who will be your target audience. Next is, once you have identified from a huge pool, you have identified these are my target audience, these are my target customers, then you have to identify what are its needs, what are its demands, what he expects from you. So, the second step is determining the customer needs and the customer wants. वो चाहता क्या है, उनका डिमांड क्या है, उनका एक्सपेक्टेशन क्या है. So, this leads to the step number 3, recommending a way to satisfy the customer's needs and wants. So, possible solution to the problem they have. Once they are telling you that these are my requirements, though you need to fulfill those gaps, you need to fulfill the requirement, the demand. How? With the help of the product which you have. Then you have the next step is demonstration on the capabilities of the firm to which you belong, to which you represent, and the product which you have. You need to demonstrate the product. The product needs to be demonstrated in such a way that you need to highlight its use, you need to highlight the advantage, you need to highlight the benefits which you will get, which the customers will get. This needs to be put into the mind. This leads to, whenever you have done it, you need to close the sales. What is close the sales means? Close the sales means make the customer convinced to buy your product, make the customer fully satisfied. You should answer to all the queries he has, not a single query should be left unattended. Make the customer satisfied to purchase your product, that is what we are calling as closing the sales. Your work does not end at this point of time. In fact, it is an origin of the relationship between the customers and the buyers. All big organization, all good organization has to maintain a very cordial relationship. You need to provide him after sale service. There should be a constant follow up. This leads to the final stage, what we are calling as a constant follow up. What does it mean? It maintains the customer loyalty, it generates repeated sales, it helps in getting an opportunity, it creates a very good image of your organization in the mind of the customer. Please remember that if the customer is having a very good feeling about your company, about your product, they will go for a repeated purchase. And when they go for a repeated purchase, and then your sales volume will increase, your profitability will increase, your company will survive. So, at the end of the day, it is the corporate image which needs to be developed by you in the mind of the customer. Let us see what are the advantages and disadvantages of personal selling before we go into the details of the sales promotion techniques. Other ones, pros. First of all, it is a two-way communication. So, whatever problem he has, what are the queries the customer has, you have an opportunity to address them, as because the communication is two-way. Second advantage, complete message, you have the time to percolate into the mind of the buyers. There is lack of distraction, there is an involvement in the decision making. The customers are getting time to take a decision because they are in a position to have their queries resolved. It becomes a very important source of research information. It is a very important source of market research information. What are the disadvantages? First, the cost is bit high, because you have to arrange a one-to-one meeting which requires a large manpower, the cost becomes higher. There are some people who are very prospective buyers, but they do not have the time. Poor reach of many, ethical problems, conflicts and inconsistent message, they create sometimes a problem for personal selling. Finally, the objectives of sales promotion: increasing the competition, customers have become price sensitive, so customer acceptance should be there. Advertisement gradually becoming much more expensive, a little bit less effective rather. Sales promotion generally create an immediate impact on the mind of the sale. In fact, it is a positive impact. Sales promotion specialties are also available. Trade becomes much more standardized. So, sales promotion, just a sort of a recapitulation before we go further. Sales promotion, a commonly term which is used to obtain an increase in the sales in the short term goal. Personal selling, selling a product or a service one to one. The basic difference between a sales promotion and personal selling is, in sales promotion you are addressing a mass, whereas personal selling the interaction is one to one. The concept of direct selling, particularly in the OTC marketing, can be done very effectively, as it has been seen in many fast moving consumer good products. Now, let us see what are the various sales promotion techniques. As I have told you that you are targeting, number one, the consumers, number two, retailers, or the wholesalers, or the sales individual. On this basis, we have classified it into two broad categories. One is consumer oriented promotion and the second one is trade oriented promotion. The promotion which has been localized, which has been targeted to the consumers, we are calling them as consumer oriented promotion, and the one which you are targeting to the retailers, the wholesalers and various sales individuals, we are calling them to be as a trade oriented promotion. The consumer orientation programs or the promotional techniques, they mainly include the samples, coupons, premiums, various rebates which are offered, various bonus packs which are there, the discounted price, the various frequency program and the various event marketing. These are all coming under the heading of consumer oriented promotion. We will discuss each individually later on. On the other hand, the trade oriented promotion, that is the way by which we are stimulating, we are motivating, we are attracting, luring the sales individual or the wholesalers or the retailers, are arranging contest among the dealers by providing incentives to the dealers, by giving trade margin, point of purchase, offering some training programs free of cost. That is another way by which the sales people can motivate, because they know that if they are in a position to sell more, more will be the profit, more will be the revenue earned. Trade shows, cooperatives and advertisement, these are the various measures which we target for these retailers. These are the one which we are targeting for the customers. We are discussing, see, whatever we have written here, samples, coupons, premium, rebates, bonus pack, price off, frequency, programs, event marketing, all are going to be discussed one by one with a very common example which you are having in your daily life. So, the first one is the samples. A free sample is a portion of the product given to the customer at no cost for their trial, with an aim of driving the product adoption. All of you have come across a small sachet of shampoo which are sometimes attached to your paper. They are giving a small pack with the main pack. Various small sachet of coffee pouch, they are also a very common example which you come across in your daily day-to-day routine activity. I have shown two examples. One is that of a shampoo called Clear Plus, and the other one for a coffee which we are calling as the Blue Light. Next is coupons. Usually reduce the purchase price or offer a cash discount or lower the price. You will find that frequently, particularly during the festive seasons, during the Durga Puja, during the Diwali, during the Holi, they give certain price discount, say up to 25% off, 30% off, even they go down up to 80% off, as the one which is seen in the ad which we have shown here. So, coupons usually reduce the purchase price or offered as a cash discount. A coupon is nothing but a ticket or a document that can be exchanged for a financial discount or a rebate when purchasing a product. Say for example, you are going to a shop, you are having a coupon in your pocket. You are purchasing that item, you are submitting that coupon, they are providing you a cash discount or a cash rebate. Next is the premium or the gift. Was it? Premium are prices, gift or other special offers the consumer receives when purchasing a particular product. Such premiums or gift individuals received whenever you are buying. Say for example, you are buying a particular item, you are getting a small gift with it. Next, the other ones, contest and sweepstakes. Contest and sweepstakes are two forms of sales promotion which attracts the consumer by offering them a chance to win a valuable prize. Contest, but what is the difference between the two? Contest, where you have to certain amount of skill, a competition going on, and the one who is the winner is provided with a prize. So, what is basically done is, contest normally requires the participants to perform some kind of activity. This is very important. It requires the participant to perform some type of activity, and the winner of them, they are selected on the basis of the performance amongst all the participants. The winner is selected from a group of participants, and he is being provided with a sort of a gift or a sort of a price discount and so on. On the other hand, in case of sweepstakes here, so we require skill, but here no skills are required. So, what is sweepstake? Sweepstake entice the customer to submit the free entries into a drawing box that are tied to the product or a service, wherein the feature priced are given away by the sponsoring companies. Say for example, you are dropping some entries and they are giving a certain period of time. At the end of the day or at the end of the stipulated period, they are making certain lucky draws. For that a customer do not require any skill, just it is the luck which matters. It is the luck which matters. So, sweepstakes entice the customer to submit free entries into the drawing of chance that are tied to the product or service, wherein the featured price are given away by the sponsoring companies. I will show a few ads which you can recollect. This is all of, I am sure all of you have come across these ads at some point or the other. This is an advertisement given by Thumbs Up. Another advertisement which all of you have seen. See, I am not showing you something new, these are all you have come across in your daily life. Next, we are coming to the refunds and the rebates. A rebate is an amount which is paid by way of reduction, return or refund on what has already been paid or contributed by the customers. You are giving a price reduction, you are giving a price refund. Manufacturers offer sales promotion strategies that promises to refund a part of the retail sale price to the customers after receipt of the proof of purchase, which we are calling as the rebates. This is what we are calling as rebate. So, manufacturers, whenever you are showing a particular proof to them, they give you certain amount of money in return. Manufacturer of sales promotion strategies that promises to refund part of the retail sales price to the customer after the receipt or the proof of the purchase has been produced. That is what we are calling as a rebate offer. Next, we are discussing about what is bonus pack. Bonus, you are giving something extra. All of you have come across pizza. If you purchase one small medium pizza or small pizza, they are giving you one more free. Why? They are giving this to attract the customers, the young generation people towards the pizza of one company. And after seeing that one company doing this particular sales promotion technique, others are also attracted to do the same. Is it clear to all of you? So, bonus pack offers the customers an extra amount of the product at the regular price. This is very important. Extra amount of the product at the regular price by providing either large containers or extra unit. See, the purpose is they offer an extra amount of product, 1 plus 1 free, 20% more, 30% more. So, bonus pack offer the customer an extra amount of the product at a regular price by providing large containers or some extra volume or some extra large items. Say Colgate, the toothpaste which you use in the morning to brush your teeth, they offer 25 grams extra on their 200 gram package at the same price. So, you are getting more item at the same price is the way by which we are increasing the sales promotion with the help of bonus pack. Next, we are going on to price of deals. This is a direct price of deals offered by the manufacturer by reducing the price of a product of a particular brand. The price of reduction are typically offered right on the package itself. On the package you will get that say 40% off or rupees 10 off. So, price of deals, this is the direct price of which is offered by the manufacturer by reducing the price of a brand. Price of reductions are typically offered right on the package itself through specially marketed price pack. For example, Nature Fresh edible oil, I am giving you one example only. 1 liter pack is available at rupees 55, where the MRP is 70. So, there is a slash, there is a price discount, there is a price of rupees 15. Next is frequency program. One of the fastest growing area of sales promotion is the use of frequency programs, also known as continuity or loyalty program. Do you know why it is used? It is used to keep the customers with you. This is a very common practice in the aviation industry or the airlines industry. You have certain mileage, say the more number of times you fly, the more is the mileage generated, more is the mileage generated, more is the discount which you get. I am repeating once again. This is a practice which is very commonly used in aviation industry, where you will say that more is the number of times you are flying by a particular airline. Say for example, you are using Air India. Now, more is the number of times you fly with Air India, more is the flying points which are generated or the mileage which is generated. Now, these points or the mileage you can use for booking at a much, say for example, the cost of the flight fare from here to Calcutta or here to Bangalore is say 8,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees, for example, say. Now, if you are using those mileage points you are encashing those mileage points, the amount may come down to 3,000 or 2,500 or so. Why they are doing? They are doing because you will select Air India because you are having that mileage point with you. Otherwise, you could have tried with other airlines like SpiceJet, Indigo and Vistara also. Same is the situation for all the airlines. I have just cited one particular example to clarify. The consumer gets points on every purchase and get the offer from companies as points accumulate. Airline companies introduces the frequently flyer program. This process is called frequently flyer program. In fact, they are giving a membership number as such. The airline companies introduce frequently flyer program where the customer gets points on every trip and gets discount in the form of extra miles or in the form of price discount. This is the way by which these extra miles which they are getting, they are redeem those points by reduction of price. So, it is a way by which the brand loyalty, or consumer loyalty is maintained. Consumer loyalty is maintained. Next is event marketing. Event marketing is a type of promotion where a company or a brand is linked to an event or where a themed activity is developed for the purpose of creating experience for the customer or promoting a product. So, it is a type of promotion where a company or a brand is linked to a company is organizing an event where they are sharing their experience, where they are creating a sort of a promotion amongst the customers. Next is trade promotion. Trade promotion or the trade oriented sales promotion techniques are designed to get the trade support. They are targeted, as I have told you earlier, mainly for the wholesalers and the retailers. What are the objectives? The objective is to obtain distribution and support for newer products. Number 2, to maintain support for the already pre-established brand, encouraging the retailer to display established brand, and finally, to help in building the retail inventories. They are the various objectives of these trade promotions. What are the various types? As discussed earlier, contest and incentives, trade allowance, displays and point of purchase or POP, sales training program, trade show, corporate advertisement. Again, contest, manufacturers develop contest or special incentive programs to stimulate greater selling effort and support from the resellers. What they do is, they are arranging a contest. If you can sell certain volume of items, automatically you will be given certain reward or incentives. So, manufacturers develop contest or special incentive programs to stimulate greater selling effort and support from the resellers. Contest or incentive programs can be directed towards the managers, salespeople who work for the wholesalers, distributors as well as the retailers. This program involves cash payment made directly to the retailers or the wholesalers sales staff, just to encourage them to promote, to push the product to the customers. Next, we are pushing on to what is called trade allowance. So, one is a trade contest which we give to the sales individuals. The sales individual are given a financial support, so or a financial money, so that they are motivated to push your product, to make the customers aware of your product and get your product disbursed out. Next is the trade discount, another terminology, or the trade allowance. It is a discount or a deal offered to the retailers or the wholesalers to encourage to stock, promote and display the manufacturer's items. These allowance may be in the form of buying allowance, promotional or display allowance, or in the form of slotting allowance. Buying allowance are offered to the resellers in the form of price discount on goods ordered during a fixed period. Retailers get promotional allowance for merchandising the support, and finally, the slotting allowance are known as stocking allowance or introductory allowance are the fees received by the retailers to give a slot, to give a space to accommodate your newer product. This is the process what we are calling as trade allowance. Display or point of purchase materials, they are an important promotional tool because they are more effective in store merchandising effort. This includes the banners, the posters, the self card, the motion pieces and the stand up racks, just to create an awareness. You will find that whenever you are entering in the shop, on one corner there is a display board. Next is the sales training program, another important form of sales promotion for the manufacturers. Sponsored promotional assistant is conducting the sales training for the reseller personals. Many products are sold at the retail shops which requires knowledge and sale of the people. With this, the trade show, corporate advertisement, internet promotion, mobile apps, and these are the disadvantage of sales promotion, and ultimately we are coming to the end of this class today.